Welcome back everyone, this is Geezer Gamer, back with another PvP video as I promised. I hadn't played for a few days, but I did get my power up today. I'm currently at around 990, although at the time of this video I was still working my way back up. I kind of stuck with the Hunter today. Didn't swap around on my characters too much, probably a mistake, and I missed some opportunities, but resets tomorrow, and I wasn't unsure of my work situation. May or may not know this, I'm a teacher. We are teaching from home right now, so I have to be available for my students throughout the day. So even though I'm home, I don't have a lot of playtime. So anyway, here we are. I think this is Altar Flame, is that what I just saw? Anyway, this starts off so well. I'm running Crimson. I believe also Hardlight, I think is what I was running at the time, although I really never touched that. Oh no, it was Recluse, but I pretty much stay with the Crimson the whole time. And you see that I'm aggressively going after zones, despite the fact that I'm obviously becoming outnumbered here, and I don't see the guy down the tunnel because of the grenade splash there, and I take an L, but I did get the zone, however temporarily. And oftentimes that's your choice. You know, you could either play to survive and not feed kills, or you can play for the zones. I guess you could argue that you could do both, but sometimes you have to choose one or the other. And tonight, or today, during the matches, I was trying to play for the zones and be a bit more aggressive. Now, this guy, I don't know what he was using. Sounds like a pulse. I'm not really quite sure, but I just wanted to hop up and down and burst damage him with my Crimson, and I got some help there, and that worked out pretty well. So, moving around here to the left, then I see the heavy up here and figure why not, let's grab a little bit of that. I see the red on the radar, and early on in my matches I have pretty good situational awareness, but as I get involved, not so much. I crept up on this guy. He was focused on the other fellow, didn't see me, so I'm lurking here again. I'm crouched, I'm working around because I know I'm going to catch this guy blindside, which I do. And then I look to the right, and there's more. There's a sniper that killed me with the spare rations. And I actually run right by the guy with a grenade launcher and don't switch to a primary or secondary and try to melee him. Fortunately, I get a grenade on him and get a trade, but I could have killed him outright. I mean, he was just as fixated on his weapon as I was. Round on a heavy at the wrong moment. And that's what I do. It's just dumb stuff. So there's a dumb play. So I'm going for the zone again. Have a friend up here, but so far the other team is not really playing cohesively, and we more or less are. And so for a while we're dominating. I see this fellow drop down low. Decide to actually play back here a little bit. I don't have a full magazine, so I reload and start taking fire. Then I jump up there with 3 or 4 guys. Look at that, 3 guys right there. And this is what they started to do. They started to run as a squad, and though we opened this up a bit, it didn't take them long to close it down. And I'm taking hits here, and I'm wondering, what in the world? And once again, I'm looking at 2 people. So when I play with my team, obviously I do a lot better, and I can make some one-on-one plays, which I do, but I'm not a good enough player to do that on the regular. Alright, so we've got him on the zone. I'm going to put a grenade up there, at least make him pay for it a little bit. I get some tags on that. This fellow jumps out, and I run out of ammo right as he's in my face, and he just couldn't have been very good, or he would have come at me with a melee and finished me right then, because I was already hurt. So going for the zone here. Now I'm not standing in a very good place because anyone sniping from the right would have taken me clean out. I was more concerned about the left at that point in time though. So coming back up to the center, I'm going to crouch, and I know they're here. I have my super, and I'm watching for the red for when they pop up there together, and I'm going to montage them. But I decide that they're really not playing for that yet. They're probably playing for the heavy. So might as well contest the heavy. I pull these 2 off. I've got another one over here, and I get him, so I got a 3-piece for that. That fellow's staying back there with a hard light, and then throws a super, but I peeked the left side, which I'm learning, by the way. I did peek the left side. Now I make a mistake. I run straight into their spawn, and I see that I'm doing it, and I'm taking hits, And I just keep moving, and I think, okay, run back towards your friends, draw them in, kite them a little bit, and this is a smart play. Had enough distance that super never really had a chance. And he'd get shut down twice like that. I see these orbs. Then there's somebody back here in the play, or in the spawn, and we all got fixated on this guy. But in a way we had to, because they kept fighting for the zones over and over. So we get him, but in the meantime, they're taking zones from us. Now we're at 104 to 60, something like that. You would think this was well in hand. But truthfully, it wasn't. I see another orb up here. I'm working towards that super again. And then I get pegged. I see it. I see it. And I don't dodge. I don't anything. Don't jump. Of course, that super would have gotten me anyway, but that sniper was really irritating. Then watch this play. Got me again. Same guy. So I take a couple of quick L's there. Then I come back towards this area. And I get this fellow. Pretty good strafe he had going on there, but he's not a very good shot. And here's the second time this guy comes around with the super, and we just take him down. Now what began to happen was we began to string towards them. They stayed together as a group. And we started stringing them at them 2 or 3 at a time, and they were just killing us as we came. If we'd come at them as a group, we probably would have done a lot better. And when we fractured and didn't do that anymore, then things quickly began to fall apart. Alright, so guy with the hard light is just pounding away on them. I'm going to go for this zone regardless. I see them coming. I killed the first guy, but there are 3 right behind him. Led with a grenade. I didn't get out of it. You know, that's a kill that I didn't have to hand him. And this is where things really start to come apart. They've already cut the lead in half. We're still in pretty good shape. We just took a zone. Got heavy here. And I ignored the left side. And I knew they were on B. 3 of them came off of B. 3 were on the other side. They pinched us in there hard. And watch this. Now watch as we just begin to filter kills to them. Basically hand them to victory. They're on both sides of me here. I get this guy. But I've got one behind me. Super. I get him. And I'm going to chase them off B, but they're not there. I misjudged it. They were behind. I see the sniper up there. I have to guard. And the super runs out. So I get lucky on that one. Get a piece of that person, then get taken from the side. This is one that confused me when it happened. I think this is the one. This guy will jump up here. Maybe not. No, it's probably not that one. Alright, so I'm trying for the zone again. I know they're coming up. That's when I should have left. When I saw the first 2 people jump up there, count them. Now, how many times do I have to do that? And that's probably the 3rd or 4th time I did that. And you're not going to win that fight. It's just something I have to stop doing. Okay, I've got somebody behind me. They all attack my spawn. You know, what are you going to do? And this probably sealed our fate. Because they get the triple cap. I probably should have turned around and fought him. I thought there were 3 or 4 of them. It was just the one. We get B right back. But here this fellow is, and then he gets another person come up to help him with it. And once again, didn't have much of a chance. Alright, so we'll get a grenade up there, play that right, get a tag. And I'm going to fight for the zone. But, unfortunately, I don't get it. Anyway, it was a good match. For me, I got enough kills. I played reasonably well, except for those dumb mistakes. When I could get into the 1v1s, they were fine. My kill count was good. My KD was good, but I got to work on my decision making. Anyway, with that, this is Geezer Gamer, and I am signing out.